Indigo, Lesson number 5, Flamingo Textbook, Literature Section, Class 12, English Core Course. Hello everyone, welcome back to Shalini English Classes. This is Shalini Sharma, your English teacher. Hope you all are doing well and learning English through my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be discussing important questions of the lesson Indigo from Flamingo Textbook. But before I initiate my topic, I would like to request all of you to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Shalini English Classes, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. The reason is that you will be getting notifications and updates for my new uploads. So students, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. So let me introduce you to the topic, the content, Indigo. In this lesson Indigo, the author describes the struggle of Gandhiji for the poor peasants of Champaran, who had to share their crops with the British planters. This made their life miserable as they were forced to grow indigo according to an agreement. Here you will come to know about the author of the lesson Indigo. So who is the author? Louis Fisher. Louis Fisher was an American journalist. He wrote the biography of Mahatma Gandhi entitled The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. Indigo is an excerpt from this book only, and this is one of the best books ever written on Mahatma Gandhi. Here you can understand the theme of the lesson Indigo. This lesson Indigo emphasizes the fact that an effective leadership can solve any kinds of problems without any harm to anybody. This chapter also deals with the way Mahatma Gandhiji solved the problems of poor sharecroppers of Champaran in a non-violent way. So let's start discussion of important questions of this lesson Indigo, which were given in the assignments in the previous parts of videos. Now here you can see assignment number 1 for lesson Indigo. And question number 1 is, why did Gandhiji go to Lucknow in December 1916? Who met him there and why? So what would be its answer? Gandhiji went to Lucknow to attend the annual meeting of the Indian National Congress. A poor peasant named Rajkumar Shukla met him there. He was from Champaran, and he wanted Gandhiji to come to Champaran to help the poor sharecroppers. Then question number 2, why is Rajkumar Shukla described as being resolute? So for this you can write, Rajkumar Shukla requested Gandhiji to come with him to Champaran. Gandhiji was engaged at that time. However, Shukla did not let go of Gandhiji. He followed him wherever he went. And finally, Gandhiji had to arrange and fix time to go with him. This shows that Rajkumar Shukla was a resolute. Then question number 3, why do you think servants thought Gandhiji to be another peasant? So, because of his dressing style, Gandhiji was a simple man and he used to dress in a dhoti, which was the dress that time the farmers in India used to wear. Hence, the servants thought Gandhiji to be another peasant. And then last question, question number 4. How was Gandhiji treated at Rajendra Prasad's house? So for this you can write, since Gandhiji was quite simple in his dress and manners, Rajendra Prasad's servants mistook him to be peasant. They did not allow him to draw water from the well lest it be polluted. They let him stay on the grounds. So, in this way, Gandhiji was treated at the house of Rajendra Prasad. So, with this, assignment number 1 is over. I hope all the points discussed in this assignment number 1 are clear to all of you. Now this is assignment number 2 for the lesson Indigo. So question number 1 is, what were the terms of the Indigo contract between the British landlords and the Indian peasants? So there was a long-term contract under which the British landlords compelled all the tenants to plant 3/20th or you can say 15% of their holdings with indigo and surrender the entire indigo harvest as rent to them. So this was a long-term contract between British landlords and Indian peasants. Then question number 2, how was Gandhiji critical of the lawyers? So in this what you will write, Gandhiji scolded the lawyers on knowing that they were charging fees from the poor peasants. He told them that the law courts were useless for the peasants who were already crushed and fear-stricken. So in this way, Gandhiji scolded the lawyers. Then question number 3, why did Gandhiji tell the court that he was involved in a conflict of duties? So here you can write that Gandhiji told the court that statement because he wanted them to know that he disregarded the order to leave not for want of respect for lawful authority, but in obedience to the higher law of our being, that is the voice of conscience. So he disobeyed the order just for his conscience. Then question number 4, how did Gandhiji react to the commissioner's advice and where did he go? So for this you can write, the British official commissioner tried to bully him and asked him to leave Tirhut. Gandhiji did not leave. Instead, he proceeded to Motihari, the capital of Champaran, along with several lawyers, where a huge gathering of peasants greeted him. So Gandhiji did not listen the advice of British official commissioner. And then last question for this assignment. After initial reluctance, why did the lawyers tell Gandhiji that they were ready to follow him into jail? So for this you can write, the lawyers were ready to follow Gandhiji to jail when they realized that Gandhiji, being a complete stranger, was ready to go to jail because of the injustice done to the sharecroppers, and they, on the other hand, being residents of the nearby areas, were planning to go home. So in this way they understood that they should follow Gandhiji and they were ready to follow him into jail. So with this, assignment number 2 is over. I hope all the points discussed here in this assignment are clear to all of you. Now this is assignment number 3 for the lesson Indigo. And question number 1 is, why did Gandhiji agree to a settlement of 25% refund to the farmers? So why he agreed? Actually, Gandhiji agreed to that settlement because he felt that breaking the deadlock was more important than the amount of money, and he also felt that money was less important than the fact that the landlords had to surrender their money as well as a part of their prestige. That's why Gandhiji agreed to the settlement of 25% refund. Then question number 2, why do you think Gandhiji considered the Champaran episode to be a turning point in his life? So for this you can say that Champaran episode proved a turning point in Gandhiji's life because it proved the first step of victory against the British. It proved a successful attempt to remove the distress of a large number of peasants. He even declared in the court that he was not a lawbreaker, but a law-abiding citizen fighting to get justice for the poor sharecroppers. This incident gave him the strength and paved the way for other movements too. He proved the point that the British rulers were not indispensable and could be beaten by the peaceful and non-violent strength of people. Civil disobedience had won the first time in modern India. That's why Champaran episode is considered as a turning point in Mahatma Gandhi's life. Then question number 3. How did Mahatma Gandhi uplift the peasants of Champaran? So what he did for the poor sharecroppers? Gandhiji gave them economic relief, made them overcome fear and to be united. He taught them courage, provided solutions for their cultural and social backwardness, and also improved their health and sanitary conditions. So in this way, Gandhiji uplifted the peasants of Champaran. And then question number 4. Why was Gandhiji opposed to C.F.Andrews helping him in Champaran? Why he was opposed to that? Actually, Gandhiji was opposed to C.F.Andrews helping in Champaran because he felt that taking an Englishman's help would show their weakness of heart. He wanted all the people to be self-reliant and not take anyone's support. That's why he taught a great lesson of self-reliance. So in this way, now assignment number 3 is also over. I hope all the points discussed in this assignment number 3 are clear to all of you. This is assignment number 4 for the lesson Indigo. Now question number 1 is, what message did Champaran send for the rest of the world? So what you can write in this? Champaran episode proved to be a landmark judgment. All over India, the message was sent that British are not invincible. Indian solidarity and unity can win any battle. And moreover, Gandhiji taught the lesson of self-reliance. So there was no need for any kind of fear. So this was the message which was received by all the Indians after Champaran episode. Then question number 2. Write character sketch of Mahatma Gandhiji. For this, you can learn from my next slide. Now, in this slide, you can understand the character sketch of Mahatma Gandhi, which has been portrayed in this lesson, Indigo. So, Indigo highlights the character of Gandhiji in a very dynamic and unique light. Gandhiji's unassuming willpower made even the British weak. His impeccable knowledge of law made him even more invincible. He was an outsider, yet the moment he got involved in the plight of sharecroppers, Champaran delivered a landmark judgment and sharecropping as a practice disappeared. His perseverance, mass appeal, relentless and untiring efforts brought happiness in the lives of millions of Indians. Gandhiji was far-sighted, discreet and judicious. He knew that the British wanted to drag on the legal battle of sharecropping. So he agreed to get 25% refund just to break the deadlock. His purity of means, respect for law and his concern for the law of conscience stands out. His humanitarian approach did not end after the victory of sharecroppers, but he also tried to alleviate their suffering by removing their social, economic and cultural backwardness. So all these points can be written in the character sketch of Mahatma Gandhi, and I hope that the character sketch of Mahatma Gandhi must be clear to all of you. In the end, I would like to inform all of you that in this video, Indigo Part 5, I have discussed important questions of this lesson. Now for detailed explanation of the content, please do watch previous videos of this lesson. I have made a separate playlist for Indigo lesson. You can watch that playlist also. The links of all the videos as well as playlists have been given in the description box of this video also. So students, do watch videos as well as playlists and clear your understanding of the lesson. So that's all from my side for today's topic. Hope you must have understood the concept clearly. Once again a reminder, students, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Shalini English Classes by your teacher Shalini Sharma. Thanks for watching this video. Take very good care of yourselves. Stay safe.